All right, welcome. We are so excited to have all of you here today, and we're going to kick off this program by directing your attention to the video boards for a special video.
For 25 years, this stadium has been a beacon of hope, a place that brings this community together through both hard times and good. A place where memories are forged for Browns fans across the world, where the second you step in, you are part of the dog pound. 25 years later, we are entering a new era, one that transitions from hope to belief, and the best memories are yet to come. Welcome to Huntington Bank Field.
Yeah. A little bit of goosebumps there, right? Well, good morning and welcome, everybody. We are just 5 days away from the Browns season opener right here against the Dallas Cowboys. I know we are so excited for the season to kick off, and I know all of you are as well, because this place is going to be rocking. Now today we have a very distinguished panel to usher in this new era for the Cleveland Browns. Haslam Sports Group and Cleveland Browns managing and principal partners Dee and Jimmy Haslam, President and partner J.W. Johnson, partner Whitney Johnson, Chief Operating Officer Dave Jenkins, Cleveland Browns General Manager Andrew Berry. And from Huntington Bank, we have the CEO, Steve Steinour, Senior EVP and President, Consumer and Regional Banking, Brant Standridge, and Huntington Market President, Sean Richardson. Now I know yeah, sure. I can see in the seats as well, we have some colleagues from the Browns and Huntington today, all to take part in this historic moment for the Browns, Huntington Bank, our community, and most importantly, our fans. I'll now turn it over to Dee Haslam to make some opening remarks. Dee?
Thank you, Nathan, and good morning. So on behalf of our family, the Haslam Sports Group, and the Cleveland Browns entire organization, it's my honor to be really the first to officially welcome you to Huntington Bank Field. So we're thrilled to partner with Huntington. It's a bank that cares about neighborhoods, and it's a bank that gives back to communities. And our partnership is not just about the name on the stadium. It's about what we can do together to make an impact on Northeast Ohio. So Huntington has a program, Ignite in the Classroom, that inspires students. And that's similar, or will align perfectly with our Stay in the Game to fight chronic absenteeism. And we're really excited to be able to make an impact on students, not just in this region, but around the state. So we do, as Nathan said, we have a big weekend or week ahead of us when we open up with the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday. And I know our fans will electrify Huntington Bank Field, and we can't wait. So thanks, everybody. I'm now going to turn it over to Jimmy to introduce the Huntington leadership.
Thanks, Dee. What an exciting day, right? First of all, it's a beautiful day, but this is huge. This is huge. A stadium namings partnership, rights partnership like we have with Huntington is really big. It's a long-term relationship, and we have been involved in lots of partnerships, both in our business and sports organizations. And the key to a successful one is to have the same type of culture, the same type of values. And it's ironic how things work. We first got to meet Steve and his team about 6 years ago when we were called on to, quote, save the Columbus crew. And Columbus, the city of Columbus, and the business sector did a great job of coming together, helping us put everything together really in a very fast time. We put it together, got the new stadium built in 2 years, et cetera, et cetera. Steve, of course, was one of the leaders of the business sector down there, still is a key player in Columbus, and we have kept that relationship over the years. Erica and her team started working with the Huntington team a couple of months ago. Legends was a huge help, and ironically, at the MLS All-Star game, the day of the game, JW and I went by and spent the afternoon with Steve, and you could sense there was a mutual alignment here that we could work things out. Over the next 4 or 5 weeks, the teams did an awesome job of putting things together, and that led us to where we are today. And I talk about mutual interest. I think we talk about it at the Browns winning on the field. When you're in business like Steve is, he's got to represent his shareholders and do a good job and in return get a good return, and Huntington has done a superb job of that. It's the 12th largest bank, I think, in the United States. It has almost $200 billion in assets and is growing, so they have done a phenomenal job, and they're on the field, okay? They've done a great job of their customers. We talk all the time about taking care of our fans, and like Dee mentioned, have been very involved in the communities they operate in, like we've done with our sports group. So we view this as a hugely exciting day. It's a long-term partnership that we could not be more excited about, and this was so exciting to see everybody flash up and be able to see Huntington Bank Field. So thank you to Huntington. Thank you to our team members who helped it come together. And without further ado, the CEO and chairman of Huntington Bank, our good friend and now real partner, Steve Steinour.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you. Outstanding. Well, Jimmy, thank you. Thank you all for joining us today for this special announcement. And welcome again to Huntington Bank Field. Jimmy, I really love that name, and I can't thank you and Dee and your entire team, who are all-stars, just awesome to work with, for the privilege of this partnership. So thank you. We're very honored to be here. We're obviously very excited. You don't do this maybe once in a career if you're lucky, and but to partner with the Cleveland Browns for the next couple decades, maybe beyond, hopefully beyond, and to be able to say, we're the bank of the Cleveland Browns. We're the exclusive partner, the official partner. That's a source of pride for us and our colleagues. We've got nearly 3,000 colleagues here in Northeast Ohio that today's an incredibly special day for all of them in particular. So this partnership makes us an anchor investor, whether it's the existing stadium or a new home for the Browns for the next couple of decades, as Jimmy said. And this is by far the largest and longest commitment we've made in our nearly 160-year history. So we only do that with people you feel exceptionally close to and very confident in. And that's the way we feel about you, Jimmy and Dee, and your organization. So thank you again. Now, the team commitment here in Cleveland and Northeast Ohio is second to none. It's going to spur significant new economic growth and development as they make decisions on in the years to come. And we're thrilled to be part of that future as well. That's the sort of business we naturally do every day. And to be associated with the Browns, what an iconic sports team, right? Nationally, internationally. The Browns are recognized and appreciated. It's got this rich history, this great structure. And Huntington has been here in Cleveland since the first governor of the Northwest Territories, which was Cleveland, everything west was Huntington. And you've got Huntington, the park over here, et cetera, and of course what my colleagues do every day in these communities. So for us, this is a wonderful moment, a terrific step, building a foundational national brand, which is part of what this partnership will accomplish from our perspective. These NFL audiences, if you look at the top 100 TV viewerships, 90 plus were NFL. If you look locally, it's an even higher percentage because of the affinity for the Brown, the love of the Browns, and of course what the team is doing and investing. So this new exposure for us nationally is going to help bolster businesses that we have nationally as well as regionally, but we think it sets up and supports our future growth and expansion. It's one of the reasons why this is just so important to us on many, many levels. And to my colleagues, just want to say thank you very much. It's a privilege to work with you every day. Very proud of you. You've put us in a position to make this investment, the largest and longest we've ever made. So thank you all very much. They are our superpower. They show up every day, they care, they work hard, and it makes a huge difference. So for all of us, we're very excited about this partnership, Huntington Bank Field, and in just a few minutes, my friend and colleague Brant Standridge, our president of our Consumer and Regional Bank, is going to share a few more thoughts. But Nathan, back to you.
Steve, thank you so much for your remarks and for this historic partnership with the Cleveland Browns. It's now my great pleasure to introduce you to the general manager of the Cleveland Browns, Andrew Berry. AB?
I'll tell you what, I can't tell you how excited I am to be a part of this truly momentous occasion. And I just want to tell our new partners, Huntington Bank, give them a hearty welcome to the Dog Pound. We're so excited to be partnered with you. All right? On the football side, we spent the past few weeks really getting ready for the marathon that is the NFL season, down in West Virginia and then back here in Berea. And I would say that although my primary responsibility and Kevin's primary responsibility is to ensure that we field the most competitive team on Sundays, I'd be remiss if I didn't acknowledge and mention a fantastic partner in terms of our Chief Operating Officer, David Jenkins. All the work that he really does, and largely behind the scenes, the work that his group does, really bolstering our brand, and just really his leadership. That's really what enables us to deliver a first-class organization that our fans really deserve. And so I want to take a little bit of time to just publicly thank him for all the work that he does, because he's sometimes the forgotten man, if you will. All right, now, admit it. Huntington Bank Field has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Right?
Right.
All right. I'll tell you what, I cannot wait till our fans fill up the stadium full capacity and we're rocking this Sunday against the Dallas Cowboys, because it's such a competitive and home field advantage for us. And I just can't wait to see what it looks like in these primetime atmospheres. So again, I just want to congratulate everyone in terms of this new and hopefully long and enduring partnership. We can't wait to get going, and this is a truly exciting day. So I'll kick it back to Nate.
Thanks, AB, and no doubt this place is going to be rocking. And now I'm going to turn it over to Brant Standridge, the President of Consumer and Regional Banking for Huntington, to close us out. Brant?
Thank you.
All right. Well, it is fantastic to be here in Huntington Bank Field, and I think it not only sounds good, but it looks good up on that screen. I just want to say how pleased we are to make this substantial investment in Cleveland and Northeast Ohio. It's a very important market for Huntington. We have a number of colleagues here, as Steve mentioned, and making this investment is a big part of what we do and delivering locally. Jimmy talked about the importance of having alignment of values when you have a partnership as long-term as this partnership. And we like to say at Huntington that our job is to make people's lives better. We want to help our communities thrive, and it's very clear that our partners here at the Cleveland Browns want to do exactly the same thing. So over the next number of months and years to come, we can't wait to announce further partnerships in the community to continue to make Ohio and Northeast Ohio and Cleveland even better. I want to echo Steve's comments and just thank our colleagues that are here today. This wouldn't be possible, as Steve described, without our colleagues, and I just want to say thank you. And I'm pretty sure that across our footprint today, as this announcement goes out, there'll be a few more Browns fans. So thank you all.
Thank you, Brant. And now it is time. It's time to officially turn this into Huntington Bank Field. And so I'd invite everybody on the dais to head down around the big green button there. And we're about to make a little history. All right, the moment is near. We're going to do a little countdown here. So here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Cleveland Browns.
But a good time, how can I resist? Ain't looking for nothing but a good time, and it don't get better than this. Don't need nothing but a good time. How can I resist? Ain't looking for nothing but a good time, and it don't get better than this. You see, I raise a toast to all of us who are breaking our backs every day. If wanting a good life is such a crime, Lord, then pull me away. Yeah, it's too
Welcome once again to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Cleveland Browns. Put your hands together. Now, to conclude our program, we would like to bring together all Browns and Huntington employees for a group photo. T-shirts are being distributed to everyone in attendance, and we'll be ushering everyone to an area momentarily for the photo. Now, for the media, there will be a short question